Welcome to Box Office Buddies, a podcast where we have a new friend on week after week and we review movie after movie and we dive into one of their all-time favorite movies. I'm Branden Dillard and today I'm joined by a buddy from the east side at a church over the summer, my boy Justin Parker. Justin, man, tell all the buddies out there, man, who you are. What makes Justin Justin? What do you do, man? Yeah.
I'm Justin Parker. I'm a chill guy. I don't really do too much. I stay out the way. What more do you want from me?
That's what you got for us?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it brisk.
Where'd you go to college? What's your background, man?
I went to UCO with you. Then I transferred to OU during COVID, just like him.
Yeah, just like that guy over there.
Yeah. And here we are now.
You couldn't handle UCO?
Nah, I'm gonna be real. I got in a rut at
Okay.
UCO. I was not liking it no more.
Yeah.
I wanted to see a new scene,
Yeah.
see some new faces. Yeah. Because, going to UCLA was kind of like all the Edmond schools 2.0 of high school.
Really?
Yeah. I know you agree because we definitely had this talk before.
It's funny because I feel like more people from Edmond go to OU than UCO.
That's a hot take. It's a very extremely hot take.
No,
Like a hot pocket fresh off the microwave.
Those are just the numbers.
I mean, we can look at the stats.
Numbers don't lie. People do.
Check the scoreboard. Doom, doom, doom. Time for
Oh, man. What do you like? Do you work anywhere?
Yeah, a little bit. I do this. I work at this company based in Fort Worth, Texas called Digital Seed Media. And we go around to different arenas in the nation and we install these QR codes on seats. And sometimes I get to do some of the technical side of things.
Yeah.
So, like, if you've been to a Thunder game and they're like, scan your QR code, I'm the one that put it there. I'll probably cut myself. I'm just playing.
Could you put a
Definitely for
Box Office Buddies QR code?
I could definitely install one if needed.
Could you put it in the Paycom Center?
Yeah, but I'll have to link it to something.
Link it to me.
Yeah. Like, I'd have to have a home base. I guess this would be the home base.
Yeah. For all the buddies out there, Justin, how many podcasts have you been on? 3?
4.
Okay. Yeah. It's crazy. Last time you told me 3, but and you said
I forgot one at OU.
You said all 4 of those, like, you were their best episode. The numbers just skyrocketed.
Yeah, I got receipts.
So is that gonna happen here?
Probably not.
Oh, okay.
Because of my host.
All right, man. Well, your movie today is a classic. Maybe one of the most iconic movies of all time in American history. And why don't you, I'll tell you, it's Talladega Nights. But I'm going to have you, Justin, if you can, explain Talladega Nights and what it is to someone who's never seen it before.
Honestly, that is a hard question because...
It wasn't a question.
I mean, okay.
The challenge.
Okay, hard challenge because how do you describe Talladega Nights besides it's a race car movie that's also a comedy? Like, I don't know really what to do with my hands right now.
I get it.
Okay, just making shit.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, it's about a dude. He started working as a pit crew. Or what is it? What they call?
Yeah, pit crew.
Pit crew in the in NASCAR.
Yeah.
And then he hopped out there, got third, and then he kept winning, and they brought him on full time, and then he started kicking butt. Then had a little traumatic wreck, kind of messed him up in the head, and he had to find his way back to NASCAR, along with meeting his dad that he's never seen before.
Yeah.
Kind of relate to that.
See, I was like, do I ask that? Well, how's he gonna respond? But hey, I mean, we'll get into that. Thanks for opening that door. We'll get into that. That's a good explanation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What do you look for in movies?
It depends on what movie. Like, either I'm gonna laugh or I want to be like jump scares. One of the two.
Yeah.
Like, I like horror movies. or like Insidious. I like them type of movies too.
Yeah.
But really comedy.
Comedy's your groove. So you like Will Ferrell?
Yes, and I know you don't.
Yeah, that's fine. But what's your favorite? Where does this rank among his movies?
I don't know. Like, what do you mean rank?
Like
him as an actor?
His movies.
His movies are top tier. So if I have to put him S being the best and then like D being the worst, he's up there in that AS category.
No, but just his movies. Where does this rank among his movies?
Oh, S.
This is one of his best movies.
Yes.
What about Step Brothers? Would you say?
I'm not gonna lie. If it wasn't so vulgar, this would have what we would have been talking about.
I thank you for respecting my demographic in their ears. What about Anchorman?
Anchorman.
You ever seen?
Oh yeah. I'll put that at like a B.
Elf.
S. Classic.
Megamind.
Classic. B. No, A.
Kicking and Screaming.
Sleeper. A. Most people don't know about Kicking and Screaming.
Yeah, that was back in the day.
Man, so many nephews and uncles.
Oh, I can't think of any more. I'm not a Will Ferrell guy.
The other guys with Mark Wahlberg.
Oh yeah.
Aim for the bushes.
Where's that rank?
That's an A.
Okay.
Yeah, he's really like that. He's so versatile.
So why is this your favorite?
It's just so many quotes from it. It's funny.
Yeah.
Like he said, "I wake up in the morning and I piss excellence."
Do you relate to that?
Yes. And then if you're not first, you're last. Everybody was quoting that. I still do to this day.
Yeah.
Like when I would be beating y'all on GTA on the commute. If you're not first, you're last.
You beat us on the commute.
Multiple times on multiple occasions.
So do you always lie on podcasts, or is this a new thing?
This is not fiction. This is nonfiction.
Okay.
Based off real life stories.
Okay.
And if anyone would like to try again, we can run it back.
Anyways, man, I'm frazzled today. These episodes got me frazzled.
I'm not gonna lie.
You can tell.
I can tell, but I'm also there with you.
You frazzled?
Yeah, I don't know why either. It's because these are my first words of the day. You know, stayed up late.
Yeah,
watching this.
Mind you, it's 5:00 in the afternoon, and these
it
are
is not 5. I will show the camera right now. 11:55 a.m.
I see you change your home screen. All
right, bro. Nah, that's crazy. Bro, hey, no, hey, that gotta be edited out. You want me to get in trouble?
Whoa,
he's edited out. No. Y'all both gonna get me in trouble, bro. No, cut it.
So when were you first introduced to this movie?
I need to look at what year it came out.
Yeah.
But I know I wasn't old enough to go see it in theater, so I want to say at least like 8 or 9.
Yeah. When
I first saw it, it was on TNT back when we was younger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. So let's well, I feel like I have always known about Talladega Nights, but like I told you yesterday, I'm not a big Will Ferrell fan. I don't personally think he's funny at all. You talk about a funny person, like Adam Sandler. Like that's a funny person, but Will Ferrell doesn't do it for me for whatever reason. And so I just tend to avoid his movies. But
avoid is crazy.
Yeah, I do it.
I respect that.
Thank you, bro. But a couple weeks ago, I watched Talladega Nights for the first time. And then yesterday, I watched it again for the second time. And, you know, I don't even think he's the funniest part of the movie, but we'll get into that. But first, man, let's talk about just the story, the plot. Is it good? Or is it just dumb? And kind of, as you think of comedies, I know I'm asking you a lot of questions right now, but as you think of just comedies in general, like, do you expect them to have a good story or just to make you laugh?
Nah, I don't expect a good story. I just expect something semi-relatable, but also funny in the same sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really it.
So just you don't really plan to think a lot. Just make me laugh.
Are you trying to sneak diss me right now saying I don't think a lot?
Bro, however you want to spin it, man.
That's how you turning it. But not even think some stories like with comedy movies, bro. You can't make a storyline that doesn't make any sense because then it's just gonna make the movie awful. So some people try to avoid that.
Yeah,
and they just let's try to make these people laugh.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I think the story and the kind of plot, I think it didn't waste any time. I think it was very kind of straightforward. Yeah, and you get about 45 spoilers, but you get about 45 minutes into it, and
they haven't seen this movie by now.
They don't want to. They don't want to. But like, he's back at his mom's, with his kids, and I just feel like the movie went fast up to that point, which was good, but then like
it kind of stalled.
It slowed down, and you had slower moments of him working as a pizza delivery guy when he sees his dad, and when his mom takes the boys out on the side of the road to pick up trash, and
he said, "You're going to break us like some wild horses, aren't you, Granny?"
And so, I really think for a comedy movie, because I agree with you, comedy movies don't really tend to.
They don't need to.
They don't need to. Yeah. If I want to watch like a thinker, like I'll turn on like an Inception, Interstellar, Christopher Nolan.
I still haven't seen those.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like too many people were talking about those movies, and I was like, you know what? I'm cool. The unknown will go unknown.
Yeah. I just feel like you're scared to expand your movie palette.
I feel like my movie palette is probably way deeper than you think. Have you watched Hamilton?
The musical?
Mm-hmm.
No.
All right, then. There we go.
Oh, all right, man. Favorite scene from the movie?
I would have to say when Ricky Bobby's dad told him he has fake cocaine under the car just so he could get the cops. He called the cops.
Yeah.
And told him, hey, there's a kilo of cocaine under the car, and I just called the boys, so you got about 2 minutes to get up out of here to make him drive fast.
Yeah.
And with the beginning of it, when the sons go, Grandpa, can we go fishing and you can tell us about your adolescence? He goes, yeah, no. And then the little boy goes, tragic. That cracks me up every time. Tragic.
I think the kids were the best part of the movie.
I'm not gonna lie, that's not a crazy take.
Because the funniest moments from like the opening Grace scene, like them going back and forth to Chip.
Yeah, I was like, but
I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
Why are you disrespecting your grandfather like this?
I could never. Probably because they're both dead.
Needed that moment of silence.
All right. My favorite scene of the movie, thanks for asking, is it's towards the end where Ricky Bobby makes it back to NASCAR. It's like kind of the final scene of him racing. And you know how he always leaves tickets for his dad?
Talking about his dad.
He can't even got the tickets.
$60 a pop. like, bro.
Because like that's a moment where like, oh man, like
let's go.
There's some heart. Like,
yeah.
And he's like, nope, I'm selling these.
Just like when they was having a good time at Applebee's. And he decided to catch an attitude and got kicked out of Applebee's.
Yeah. You ever been to Applebee's? Are you more of a Chili's guy?
I think, no, I've been to Applebee's. In my opinion, Applebee's tastes better.
Than Chili's.
And it's cheaper.
Wow.
Can we talk about how the triple dipper is like $20?
I don't get the triple dipper.
It used to be $12. What'd you get? You got a burger last time, didn't you? Southwest.
Santa Fe Southwest, bro.
Southwest.
Yeah, guacamole on it. This is brought to you by Chili's.
Looking.
All right. So yeah, do you think like, because you're right, comedies don't really have necessarily a great stories. Like they're not really made for that purpose.
You stop looking me in my eyes.
But do you think they can have heart?
Yeah, like that's what makes some comedy movies good too, is that they'll have like a serious scene where you know that they're being legit,
Yeah.
And then at the end, they'll make a joke out of it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say what I was about to, but like say it was like a movie scene, or not a movie scene, a funeral scene. It'll be a heartfelt funeral, and then at the end they'll drop the casket. Like, bro, who does that?
Yeah.
Like, I know that happens in real life, but like, that's.
Do you feel like you as a person tend to escape serious moments with jokes?
Oh, absolutely. That's
you.
I wouldn't be here right now if I didn't.
I feel like I'm missing something.
What you mean?
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. Okay.
Definitely do though.
Okay. All right, cool. Let's talk about the characters. Kind of the heartbeat of the movie. Favorite character from the movie? Do you have one?
Not really. Nah, I ain't got a favorite.
Really?
Actually, I'll say the manager that turns into be his girlfriend, the redhead with glasses.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I liked her because she was like really talking real talk to him.
Yeah.
It was weird. He won't listen to nobody else but her, and I was like, okay, well, there we go.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say for me, I like Glenn. Remember Glenn?
Yeah.
And
he was a nerd.
He was. Kind of reminds me of something, a little bit about you. But the kids were funny. Chip
didn't say too much.
It was perfect.
Yeah.
I like his energy.
I can't believe his best friend really took his wife. They never addressed that. Like I feel like they should have come out with a second part.
Yeah.
To see if they're still together or not.
Yeah. Yeah. What would if you could pitch a sequel or a spinoff of Talladega Nights, what would you want it to be about?
I don't know. I feel like them making it just one movie is what makes it so good. So if you make a second one, it wouldn't be as good.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, at this point, Will Ferrell old, so it won't even be the same funny. They're not gonna be the same comedy because back then it's a different humor. People are soft nowadays, so.
Yeah. My last guest I had on was pretty soft.
Soft as Charmin.
And just in case this releases in different order, I'm talking about Ryan Knutson.
Retweet quote. Real.
Period.
Okay. All right, bro.
All right. I think we talked about this a little bit. Well, first, actually, let's talk about this. What would the movie lose if... You done?
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm done.
Best quote from the movie.
If you're not first, you're last. And then his dad saying, I didn't mean that. I was high. You can be second, third, heck, even fifth. But I like that quote because that's real. If you're not first, you last, because don't nobody care about second, third, or fourth, like the other spots.
Is that why you don't bowl when we go hang out as friends?
I think that might be the reason why you don't bowl either.
So you're just going to be unoriginal and just take what I just said?
I mean,
is that
I
why
ain't seen you picked up a ball.
Is that why you stopped downloading Madden?
Madden's terrible. I have NCAA.
Is that why you stopped playing 2K?
We don't play 2K because we don't have a full 5. But anybody can get it. Americans, Mexicans, Canadians. I know that last one made no sense.
Drop your gamer tag.
It's Justin Bro _. Drop yours.
Justin Bro?
It's
underscore?
Justin Bro _.
It's just Justin Bro
_.
Justin Bro _ What is it? Any other good lines?
I'll just comment under this video and put it myself because you finna.
It's funny that you're gonna comment under the video because you don't really watch the videos.
I commented under the first one.
Oh, okay. What'd you say?
I don't remember, to be honest.
How convenient.
But I know I said something.
How convenient. Who would you replace Will Ferrell with if you had to?
Not you. Probably. Let's see. We want to keep them Caucasian actors. I'll go.
It could be black.
It wouldn't hit the same.
You telling me Eddie Murphy couldn't be Ricky Bobby?
Absolutely not. Have you seen
What
Norbit?
about Drewski?
Bro, no. Drewski couldn't. No.
Couldn't fit in the car, honestly. Drewski, I'm sorry, bro. Oh, my bad, man.
Dang. He not even that big for real.
My bad. Small cars.
Small car. You know there's 6'7" drivers. You think he can't fit in there?
I'm sorry, Drewski.
I ain't gonna lie. I'll have to go either Adam Sandler or
Go.
I could see Shia LaBeouf hopping in there on a random occurrence. But it would be funny because I remember watching the episode with Mason. Y'all were talking about Transformers. He's funny too.
Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah. And most of his stuff was off script. They said,
Really?
yeah. So I feel like he will fit right up his alley,
Yeah.
right up that alleyway.
That's good.
Ain't nothing over there. What you looking over there for?
Any underlying themes, meanings behind this movie?
No. I just thought it was funny. And I also related to the non-existent father part, so I feel like it got an emotional connection with me.
You wish you talked to your father?
Nah, I'm cool. I need to go to therapy this year.
I know some people. I've been there.
I'm so serious. I need to find somebody.
You know, we could talk to some of these things. Come on, man. Forget that.
Come on. Get the camera.
Come on, man.
Talk to me.
Yeah, man. You miss your dad?
No. Not really.
So why do you think you always mask and hide from serious moments with humor?
That's all I know.
Isn't it like a
Did
little?
you do the same thing?
Isn't there a little Wayne line that's like, just to keep from crying, I laugh?
Well, first of all, you said it wrong. If you go
Then say it right.
Just to keep from crying, I laugh within.
No, that's not the line at all. It's just laugh.
You got it.
So, do you think that's because you weren't taught how to properly handle your emotions or deal with them? That you just laugh about it?
Taught is crazy. I don't know if that's the word.
Okay, what word would you use?
I don't know. It's just life goes on.
Yeah.
Like I want to get a tattoo on the back of my hand about the Joker, and it says "Why so serious?" I think of that as like life's too short to be serious all the time. Just laugh, and like nothing's that deep.
Yeah,
because it's really not.
You know, it's funny you say that because the movie you want to do before this was Inside Out, which deals with
emotions,
all the emotions, and letting the emotions express themselves.
Yeah, that's the problem I have.
Not letting them express themselves.
I only have two, really.
What are they?
Happiness and anger.
Okay. When's the last time you were angry?
I don't get mad often, but
When's
been a minute.
When's the last time you were happy?
Last night.
Oh, yeah? Listening to the podcast?
Nah, when we was bowling.
Oh, so you weren't happy listening to the podcast.
I mean, it was late. Why would I be happy? What?
You don't find joy in hearing your homies talk?
I hear y'all talk every day.
Really? We talk every day.
Almost.
I wish we did.
I wish we didn't. Now what?
Time to make a joke.
See?
Oh, man. Would you change anything about this movie?
Make it a little longer.
Like this podcast? We're going to make it a little bit longer?
No, we're not. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
How much time we got left?
About 15
minutes.
Yeah.
Wow. So you'd make it longer. What would you want? What would you want in there?
You know how you mentioned that part where it kind of got like stale, bland? Yeah. Like do something else right then and there. Because I think the movie's only like an hour and 30 long.
Yeah.
They could have easily went for 2 hours.
Yeah.
And it would have been just as funny.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure there's some bonus scenes, some extended cuts out there.
They need to start making bloopers again.
Yeah.
Like Rush Hour 2, Toy Story. A cartoon that had bloopers, they don't even do that no more. I should have picked Toy Story. You lucky.
This podcast will have some bloopers.
Oh, I know it will. And they're going to be edited out.
Actually, I think we might keep it all in. I'm kidding. Don't say anything.
It's not February 26th. You're not going to backdoor me.
What does that even mean?
If you know, you know.
Man. Last time.
Branden said there will no longer be.
Whoa, stop. Chill out. Dang, man. Man, would you say this movie is underrated, perfectly rated, or overrated?
I say under because not that many people like really tapped into it as they should have.
Yeah.
It might be underrated / just where it needs to be, but I need it to be beyond that.
Yeah.
That's how good it is. If you say it's not good, then hey.
How do you feel knowing that you and Cole Van Buren have the same favorite movie?
You know, Vanny is a good guy. He has great taste, so I'm not surprised whatsoever.
Yeah. All right. Anything else you want to get off your chest about this movie?
Oh, yeah. How his mom acted in the movie. A lot of kids nowadays need that from their grandparents or parents because these kids are nuts and wild.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of stories about my friends that are teachers, and
yeah, I was gonna say you spend a lot of time around kids.
I got my niece. She's not even 1 yet, and then my nephew just turned 11. So yeah.
Okay, is that it?
I see what you were trying to do there, and I'm not gonna play into your games.
No games. Serious offense.
It's true. And I think I wanna, baby.
You know what's funny, and we'll close. Never mind.
Oh yeah. My bad.
Justin, you.
Where'd the flavor go? I'm serious. Look.
I don't know, Justin.
Fix it. Where's the other one?
All right, y'all.
Oh.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Box Office Buddies. We'll see you guys next time.